Hi everyone, it's Polly from Polly's Pretties coming at you today with a project share. Some of you who follow me on like Instagram, Facebook, you're going to already know what this is. I posted pictures last night, but we were all so sick here yesterday. That was all anybody was getting was a picture. It was bad. We were sick the entire day. So I've been working on these projects over time, and I'll tell you when I hit a new one that was new started. And yes, in case you're wondering, I'm not bundled up because I look bad or anything. I'm bundled up because it's cold. And like I said, we were sick yesterday. So this is my big fluffy blankie and flannel gown, and yeah, I'm cold. Give me 1 second and I'll be able to tell you exactly what the temperature is here. 1 second. It's 44. So, yeah, not real warm. So we have some heat on, and everybody's kind of bundled up, looking like Eskimos. Except for me. Except for the boy, and that's because he just doesn't understand. He'll probably be sick in a week again. So let me get the things on here that I want to show you. I think I got them all well. Okay. So the first was some pinwheels I made, and I've made these over time because I did make a few. So the first one is like this, and that centerpiece that you see is a, what do they call them, iridescent pony bead that I melted. I did a bunch of melty beads is what I call them in the oven. So I made a bunch of that color. Let me dig down because I got to get them out of the way to get to the next ones. Okay, Bear with me, please. Hope you're all doing great. And if it's cold where you are, I hope you're warm. Okay, so there's those. So here's another set that I made. It's a light pink and a light blue, and then a paper rose in the middle. And yes, I made a few of each of these because I had the crazy idea I was going to send some out in friend mail. And I still might. So, if I don't lose them all on the floor. So, and sorry, but I do have them in like a envelope style bag. So yeah, I do kind of have to dig down through them to get to the next ones. There. And then this one I thought would be kind of cute for Halloween. It's got a pom-pom on top of it. And it's purple and green. I do mine 2 colors instead of just one, and these are out of felt. Because I think it just makes them look cute. So there's that one. Let me get... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Whoop, maybe. Okay. Let me get these moved so I can get to the next ones. Because I know for some of these I'm going to have to really dig. Ooh, don't fall. Maybe. Alright, I think I got it. The next one is also for Halloween, orange and black with a pom-pom in the middle. This is also Latrobe's Wildcat colors. So, anyway, there's that one. And then let me get these out of here. Like I said, I was also thinking friend mail when I was making these. So, I literally think I made 20 of every one. I think it was 20. So, I know 20 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're making all these different colors all at the same time, 20 is a lot. Okay, another one I did, whoopsie doopsie, is the red with the gray for fall. And that's got a little button that I cut and put on there. And then this one is another one with a button in the center, and it's yellow and brown for fall. And that's those. That's the colors I did of those. Yeah. I had to stop and think. Then I made the bows, and I forget. I saw the idea on, give me a minute, Crafting with Liller. And they had come in a package from some big name scrapbook person. Anyway, this is the uncut bows that I made and the cut bows, where you just cut the ends. And I put little paper things on the back so they're easier to stick into your scrapbook or into your whatever you want to put them in. And I made them in red, and I made them in, whoops, blue, and let me get a hold of these ones. There's a few colors here. These are all for fall. Gray. I like that gray for some reason. And then there's like a gold yellow. It was as close as I had to gold. So, looks like that. And then, let me see, I didn't show you those ones. I have red, gray, blue, gold. Okay, so this is the last one. Yeah. And then there's these like tannish brown. So I made those as well. Now let me clean these up and put these all back in here. And I'll move on and show you the other things that I made. And like I said, this was, of course, over time. I obviously didn't make these all in one night. That would just take, wow, a long time. So let me pop these all back in here. I gotta get them packaged up and done up. Especially if I'm gonna have the stuff out for people to use this year. I didn't think about stuff until a little bit too late almost. And then, like I said, we had some setbacks with people getting sick. So anyway, if you had a favorite, let me know in the bottom. What was your favorite one? And your favorite color? My goodness, I'm throwing them everywhere. Okay, that's those. Oh, come on, that's Then, here's what the bows look like packaged up, and I just reused some packaging I had. I thought it was kind of cute, and I usually just flip this and then write something on it. Put that over there for now. The next thing I made is all in here, and I made 20 of these yesterday out of one magazine. They are called, hang on a minute, Junk Journal Magazine Flowers. Anyway, what it is you take magazine pages that you like, you rip them out of your book, and then instead of cutting them, you take, I don't have anything close to me to show you, but you take it and you rip it. And you don't trim it up, you just leave it ripped. And then how I did mine is I folded them kind of like you would for a crepe paper rosette. And you can, of course, layer them. Make one bigger, one smaller. And I used buttons. That way they look more like junk journaling. So, there's one. There's another one. Some of them are dark, some of them are lighter. Some are big, some are small. It's just however the strip turns out. And all of these are just from one magazine I had. Just different pages of it. I thought they were kind of neat. I am going to give you a warning, though, if you're going to try to make these, ladies and gents. If you don't like dirty hands, put on gloves. Because you get the ink from the pages all over your hands. My hands, literally, all the tips of my hands were black yesterday. So, but I think they're cute, and I don't think they turned out really bad. So, I mean, they're different shapes and stuff. They're more, you know, just kind of random. They're not perfect, and they're not supposed to be. And love this one. Love, love, love that one. But I just took a few magazine pages, like I said, ripped them out of the book. It was a book I was going to toss anyway. And just sat and made these. I didn't feel like doing much else. And when you don't feel good, you don't want anything that really taxes the brain. Here's a tiny one. See what I was meaning? They come out different sizes depending on the size of your strips. If you have a big long strip, you can have a bigger flower. If you have a teeny little strip, teeny flowers. But I thought they were kind of cute, you know, and it's the only thing that I have in these as far as any kind of cost. Of course, well, the magazine, if you don't buy it or you can't get one free, and your buttons, and then if you use glue or if you're going to staple them. But that's it. And I really think they're adorable, I do. And you can get different colors, obviously, due to the magazine pages, whatever colors are in the magazine. And you wouldn't believe what some of these are. You really wouldn't. I mean, like, the brown, the one brown one I have, was literally a page that was showing a living room. But it doesn't look like a living room when you turn it into a flower. And there's one. Oh, let me tilt that one. There you go. But yeah, I made 20 of those yesterday, and like I said, if you don't like to get your hands dirty, you're going to want to wear gloves, because there's no way of avoiding it with these, unfortunately. But they are really cute for junk journals and altered books and things like that. So, and it is a little time consuming, and your hands might cramp if you make as many as I did. I learned that by just simply doing that yesterday. Like I said, I didn't feel like doing much, and so these were quick, and they were kind of, you know, just enough to occupy the mind so that you didn't just sit there bored. So, but yeah, depending on how you rip your strip and like how wide, how big, how long, depends on how big and how, you know, fluffy your flower is going to be. So keep that in mind as you tear. And you could use any old magazine you find, I'm guessing, as long as it has some pretty pictures in it. I will say this, I don't think you'd really want to use like a plain colored magazine page, like if it's all red or all blue or all green. Simply because when you fold the paper up the way you do to make the flower, it doesn't look very good. It's really bland and just not very nice to look at. Even when you put a top piece on it, it still just looks really bland. So, anyway, that's what I've been up to. Other than trying to get a couple swaps made and get them in the mail so that I didn't run late. Yeah, that's my big old craft bag that I carry around. Like an old granny. Oh well. Just call me Granny. But no, so that's what I was making. Just trying to get some stuff made up so that I have stuff to swap with folks. And to send out the front mail. So I like to send front mail when I can. And of course now it's starting to get chilly-willy. So I probably won't go out too much unless it gets a little warmer. Because I hate the cold. I really do. I used to love snow and ice and all that. I don't know. I hate the stuff. I prefer, like, cool is okay, cold is not. And, like, crisp air is kind of okay, but, like, frigid air is not. And right now at 44 here, it's cold. It really is, especially after being in, what, I think it was, like, 70, literally 2 days ago. So it's like, we're having crazy weather. I don't know what's going on with the weather out there. But anyhow, oh, the other thing that I want to show you, and they're not done, so I can't totally show you, is I found a tutorial, that's what it's called, woo, online on how to make make your own DIY stamp tool, so that you will put your cling mount stamps here, and then you have your little paper here and stuff, and you close it down. Now mine are not totally made yet because I'm waiting on my magnetic sheet to come in. I had to order mine online. But what you do, I can show you the basics, is this is a CD case, and I took the one back piece off back here, took all the paper and everything out of it. This is a piece of just plain old white fun foam. That's all it is, and I cut it down to fit in there. Then what will happen is for this one, since I'm going to use it for my clear stamps, I'll put a magnetic sheet piece here, and then another piece of white fun foam on top. And then I'll probably write on the back that this one is for the clear mount stamps. And then this one is going to be for my rubber stamps that are not on the blocks. And all you do with this one, if I can get it open here, all thumbs, no fingers, right? You take your magnetic piece and put behind this white piece of foam. and you don't add any more to that. And then you obviously you have a couple little magnets in here to hold your paper in place. And then you can use this for your rubber mount stamps. And this is a whole lot cheaper than 40 and 50 and 60 bucks. So that's how I'm gonna make mine, even though they're small. It's not an 8.5 by 11, I think is the usable frame space on the big ones. But I figured, hey, I don't have stamps really that big, other than a couple, oh gosh, Julie Nutting dolls. And I have a hand stampy thing that I bought specifically for those. So, but these will work for my littler stamps, which is what I'm really looking at right now. You know, for some of them that don't stamp so good the first time through. And so that's what I'm doing with those. When I finish them, I'll show them to you, because you do have to glue that stuff in place. Like I said, I'm waiting on my magnetic sheet. I had to order some, because around here there's no place that really carries it. So, thank goodness we got a good deal. And other than that, it's just been relaxing and taking it as it comes. Like I said, everybody was kind of sick. We didn't really do much yesterday, and we didn't like go anywhere, and just it was bad. Even the boss was sick. When the boss is sick, you know it's bad. So, but today we're feeling some better. It's not 100% yet, you can tell, but getting there, I think. So, wish us luck.
I'll do it.
Anyway, if you liked the video and you like the little gadgets and gadgets that I'm making, please give me a thumbs up. And like, comment, and subscribe, please. We're trying to work our way to 500. I don't know if we're going to get there, but I'm crossing my fingers.
Quite a promotion.
And like I said, tell me what your favorite pinwheel color was. Tell me what your favorite thing I made was. I'm always interested in what you guys are thinking out there. So until next time, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to cuddle up in my nice warm blanket, I think, and watch some TV for a little bit. Something I don't usually do. So, anyway, or maybe I'll catch up on YouTube videos, because I'm like a day late and $1 short. So, maybe I'll do that. But yeah, stay safe, stay warm. If you can, pay it forward. Be nice. We don't know what folks are going through. And, again, stay safe, you know. Crazy things are going on out there. So, till next time, I hope you all are good. And we'll see you. Bye-bye.